Hey everybody, this is Erica from the Classy Climb blog. You're on one of our other channels called the Professional Credit Fix. Why did I single out this channel to talk about professional credit fixing? Because I saw the difference it made in people's lives and their businesses. I saw people who had to bootstrap, who had to run around and put all their own marketing out, do all their own talking on the phone, do all their own everything. And simply a $5,000 credit card that could help them pay for a part-time employee or someone to do marketing for them would have made a lifetime of difference, right? So a lot of reason people give up in business is because they feel like I'm working 80, 90 hours a week for half the money of my friends in the beginning. And then when the money finally does come in, they're, I just have to delegate more things. And so we have this great book people should read. It's called The E-Myth Revisited. A lot of times people who are the technician, the painter, the construction guy, the plumber, the hairdresser, they need a partner. They need someone with them to make a company. It's hard for them to do it on their own. I have a sister who has a hair salon, but for many years she did hair just by herself, and she would make $3,000 to $4,000 every month. But at the end of the day, she could make so much more if she had a business with multiple hair braiders in her shop. But what happened? She started doing things she didn't want to do as far as managing employees, managing how much money they're paying her for the booth, rents, all these different things, because that was not her skill level. Her skill level was the technician. And people have to work within their skill level. So if you're desiring a greater growth of business, a greater growth of opportunity, the power of credit is amazing. It's powerful. There's so many Americans right now who, if emergency came up, they couldn't come up with $400 to $1,000. I mean, car go out. That's why you see the stories of a car going out, different things. Now, many people say, well, Erica, you don't need to do credit. People need to stop getting commercial credit and save their money and invest their money. That is true. But when you're running inventory, when you have a painting company and guys are painting for you, they want to get paid on time. You want to have inventory and supplies and you want to pay folks on time. It starts to become bigger than that. The power of credit is really powerful. If you look around our economy, you look around just certain neighborhoods. When I was working as a cashier on this kind of wealthier side of town, everyone used a credit card. When someone came in the line with cash, it was almost like whoa, you have cash there. And it wasn't debit cards. It wasn't bank debit cards. It was mostly credit cards. So people were technically living a lifestyle, getting points, most likely getting points for travel via these credit cards. And there's a whole millions of Americans who can't even tap into that, right? And kind of on this forced budget. That's why it's important when you're paying 17% interest for cars, 15% interest on just anything, 10% interest on a house. I know people with 7 and 10% interest on houses who are still paying, and you're trying to convince them like, hey, you're being ripped off if you understand the power of credit, and they don't. And so that's kind of the scariness. And that's what's really important out of this 2016 election aftermath is the power of credit. Donald Trump's father slowly but surely built up a real estate empire that now, 86 years later, his son is reaping the benefits because he was put on a level where his father could give him $1 or $2 million loan in his business to help push his business further. And his whole life has been on credit, on banks loaning him credit, on banks providing him access to credit. People don't realize credit is that powerful and it makes the difference. So yes, someone could save money all year long, so $27 a day, and next year you have $10,000 and can use it for a down payment on a $50,000 property, but it took you a year. There's a guy or girl around the corner who's going to go to the bank, get $35,000 line of credit, and they're going to buy 2 or 3 properties in the same time frame that you're waiting to buy one. So yes, there's power in using your own capital. Yes, there's power in growing a business organically. I apologize. But there's also a power in having a little speed. Money loves speed. People love speed. Now, I'm not a big believer in this 30-day turnaround, boom, I'm a millionaire, or turn around, my business is booming, because those same people will, bomb out. But you have to notice that, Mike Chan, Six Pack Abs, he spent $7 to $50 a day in YouTube ads, and then it became massive, right? Tai Lopez spent, anywhere from 100,000 to $1 million the first go round. And then as it took off, was able to spend more and more and more. Now, he has a whole platform now. that millions of dollars come in monthly for him from. And so a lot of people are on YouTube and they have millions of viewers. And I was talking about on YouTube how it said how these people had millions of subscribers, but were working regular jobs because they couldn't afford not to, right? They had all these million subscribers, but they didn't know how to make money off them. And the key is a lot of those people aren't watching all the time. Some of those people have outgrown their demographic. Some of those people got a lot of subscribers when they're 16, now they're 19, now they're 20, now they're 21. The difference is every person that comes on this channel or comes on any channel on YouTube, you need to be selling them something. You need to be selling them something at scale. So if you have 10,000 people that spend $1 with you, that's $10,000 in your pocket. And $1 isn't much. So you're basically getting free TV and free advertising and free providers. So $1 isn't much. And advertising, YouTube advertising, AdSense isn't any money. So, but back to the power of credit. I'm just noticing a lot of poor people in communities whose sons or daughters could have went to a different college, or could at least go to community college, or could have a car, or could just have the opportunity to get out of the death of poverty, but because they have no credit card and the family has no extra income, you know, people are suffering with homelessness, poverty. They can't get to the next level. They're just trying to get to survival, scraping by mode. And that's why I became frustrated. That's why I became so serious about doing 609 letters, helping people. You know, I have the link below for the October month special. I'm just extending it to November. But it's important. It's really important for you guys to recognize the power of credit. So sorry about all the yawning. I'll definitely hit you guys in another video. Thank you guys for watching.